content for The Last of Us 2 from the game, there's a character named Abby, and it seems like Kaitlyn Dever is rumored to play Abby. Did I say her name right? I have no idea.
Debbie?
I apologize.
The Dever? I forget. How's it spelled? I forget.
It's D Ever.
D Ever? Yeah. Dever, I think.
Dever?
Yeah.
Kaitlyn Dever?
Yeah, I believe it's Dever.
No One Will Save You fame. She was in No One Will Save You. That's the only thing I know her from.
Okay.
I'm watching a show now that she's in, which is weird how that worked out.
Maybe it's the stars aligning. But yeah, I don't know about you guys, but like just going based off the pictures, like I can see her playing Abby, so I'm like, oh, okay, you know, like I would.
She was a top choice for Ellie at one point before she aged out of it.
That's sad for her, but maybe she could come back. Maybe she could get it.
Redemption.
So I'll start with you, Joel, since you're also now watching a project that she's in. How do you feel about this Kaitlyn playing Abby in The Last of Us HBO show?
I'm 100% down with that. I think she's a good actress. Obviously, there's certain things you're gonna want to see her hit, like the gym. but I can't imagine that's too difficult with enough time and training. It's really just, to me, it's just the arms, because she's sleeveless a lot.
You can't be lopsided. You gotta do the whole thing.
No, I know, but she's got, like, if you see her, it's what really pronounces your arms. You know?
Right? Yeah. Sleeveless shirts, big arms.
Yep. Yeah, that's all it is. So that you get some definition in them arms, make them look like you've been doing pull-ups and stuff all day. She'll be all right. And look, she's not always like that. I don't know if anybody played the game. She's not always so beefy. But I'm excited if that's the case. I do look forward to seeing what season 2 and possibly even season 3 of The Last of Us bring us. So that would be really cool.
Yeah. I'm kind of like, I remember I had this thought when I was like looking at her pictures and like, yeah, I could see her as Abby, but there's like one scene of Abby that is very like risque and in my opinion kind of awkward, and I didn't need to see what I saw. And imagining like Kaitlyn kind of being in a similar scenario, like I imagine she's much younger than me. At least she looks much younger than me, and like I don't want to see this girl do all this.
She is 26, stuff. By the way.
She's 26. Wow, good for you, Kaitlyn. Good for you. But yeah, I still don't want to see her do any stuff like
that's fair. That's fair.
So yeah, I don't know. That was just my own personal thought. But Didge, how do you feel about this fan casting?
I like how after the age you tried to rush through the rest of it. I think it'll work out. Like Joel said, you do want to see her just get bigger arms. That's about it. And hopefully with her casting, the backlash that it got from the character in general just doesn't go to her. I think that's the thing I feared most about whoever was casted. Is that people are jerks already, and this character got a lot of hate. So I can fully see it, that just being expanded upon with how many people who didn't play the game, but now they're going to see it for the first time in the show. I don't want the same kind of backlash to be there. And I'm really afraid that it is.
I feel like part of that, like avoiding the backlash for the show, would have to be like a little bit of reorganization when it comes to telling the story. And I feel like they talked about like what they wanted to do with season 2 and kind of like go deeper into like Joel and Ellie's story before they get into The Last of Us Part 2. And like if we can have little sprinklings of Abby here and there, and also just going deeper into that discussion of like the decision that Joel made and like how Ellie feels about it, and kind of like see their relationship mature kind of in the forefront rather than seeing the thing that happens at the beginning of the game and then reflecting. I feel like we can kind of avoid some of that backlash. There are always still going to be like some diehards that are just going to be mad just to be weirdos, but I think we can avoid some of the backlash if we like kind of prepare people for it, I guess.
That's fair.
Yeah, but what do you think about this, AJ? Do you like Kaitlyn Dever.
Let's go with that for now.
Sure. Do you like
yeah,
that?
so much like what not Joanne, Jesus Christ.
I'll text
said,
him. Maybe he'll join.
Joel said she definitely needs to hit the gym. That's like number one priority right there for now. I liked her in Booksmart. She was really funny in Booksmart. She was really cool in that movie. I think that's about the only thing I've seen from her.
You don't watch Love Will Save You?
Oh yes, I did say that. Yes.
I want to see it. I'll watch that this weekend. That's
it's great.
Yeah, it's a really good. It's a really good movie. It's on Hulu.
Yeah, I'm gonna check it out.
Really good movie.
She was good in that. She was really good.
She's very talented. So for me, I like the casting just because she's talented, and I feel like that with this role, it'll like spread her wings out a little bit more acting wise, to see how her range goes from this game, or sorry, from the series of The Last of Us. But yeah, much like what Joel said, definitely just at the gym, number one priority.
Yeah. And then before we get to Trayvon, Mike put a comment in the chat, said probably won't be the same backlash because video game fans are different than HBO fans. Just look at the Attack on Titan anime versus the manga. I mean, yes, but also they changed some things between the anime and the manga to make it a little bit more palatable. So I feel like they're probably going to do the same between the game and the show.
I guess, it is an adaptation, not just a direct one-to-one translation.
Right.
You also have to remember during the last season with the Bill episode, there was still a lot of backlash.
There were a lot of people upset about the Bill episode.
Yeah, so that's just it could be the same thing with Abby. So,
I mean, like I said,
it won't be.
You're going to get it, but it is what it is.
Yeah, but
funny enough, the Bill episode was the highest viewed show episode of the show too.
I think it was one of the better episodes.
Very good episode. Yeah,
it was a really good episode.
On the cause that once watched it. Oh yeah. Yeah.
as well.
Yes. But Trayvon, go ahead. Tell us what you think about this. But also, I'm curious to hear what your perspective on like the backlash. Like, I know you were kind of giving like some little hints here and there. So, if you would like to expand on that, please do.
I mean, that episode, I loved it. I was like, this is great to see. And when I watched it, that's the first thought I had was, ooh, this is going to go over well, I'm sure. And, when it's always different. When it's two men, backlash is hateful. But when it's two women, a lot of times it's more acceptable. Just saying, this is how it is. And, this, I don't know much about this show. Not gonna lie, I probably won't be watching it. I'm happy for y'all. I like her. I think she's cool in Booksmart, but I'm happy for her that she's casted in this big show. That's all I got. That's about it.
I'm curious why you don't want to watch the season.
I didn't finish the first part, so I'll just be honest with you.
Dang, where'd you leave off?
I don't know.
I don't care.
I'm not a zombie show person or zombie anything.
So, okay. Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of zombies. That makes sense.
Especially these zombies. They're like fungus zombies.
They're not zombies. They're infected.
There we go.
There's zombies.